Hello, welcome one and all to CodeWeaver Plays Games. We're going to be doing a little bit of Sea of Thieves. Let's get straight on over into the cam. Here we go. Hey, how are you doing? Yes, we are going to do a little bit of sailing in Sea of Thieves. They've just had a major update that does some interesting things, which we'll talk about in a second. I'm just going to double check that the audio is coming through okay. It does seem to be. So that is delightful. It means I don't have to fiddle with that. Hat is properly situated. And let's go in and hit start game. So, the thing that's critical about this, this new update, is it's been in the works for a while. And it's called the Captaincy Update, or the Captain's Update. And the idea behind it, apparently, is that beforehand, whenever you wanted to customize your ship, there were a limited number of customizations you could do, like the sails and the flags and the figure on the prow and so on and so forth, that you had to set up every time you went and sort of reacquired a new ship on login. Because every time you start out relatively fresh, which is great as a design decision, but it means that if you wanted to customize your ship, you couldn't really keep all your customizations around. Now you can. You can become a captain, which you have to pay in-game money, just the ordinary, piratey loot, to purchase a ship, at which point you can customize your ship as captain and archive it, so you can bring it back. And adventure, my ships. We're going to load up the ships. And then that comes along with additional quests, possibly, and just adds a little bit more gameplay around this new mechanism of you being a captain of a named ship. So there. So welcome aboard the Midnight Sparkle. I'll leave it up to your imaginations why I called it that. And I'm going to hit sail sloop, and let's just get right on with this. So, let's go into closed crew. Let's make sure I hit that this time, because I tried to start the stream up earlier and accidentally got somebody on my ship that I didn't know, which, because I don't have the audio completely set up in the game to deal with all the voice interaction stuff in game, I didn't want to have the complication of having somebody on my stream who I didn't know, etc., etc. It's a whole thing. So, we're going to do this solo for now. And I can't make the stream terribly long because I may have my friends dragging me out to do other stuff later this evening, but I definitely wanted to share this moment with all of you. And I don't know very much about what's going to happen except for the very introduction here, which is a little bit of a set piece, if you will. A moment with a character that we've seen before. If you've been through the intro of this, you know who this is likely to be. Which I probably just did a little bit of a spoiler, but in any case, so I already have a lot of customized things like sails and the like purchased, but I had to keep reapplying them to my ship. Now I'm going to make that permanent. I've named my ship, and I'll add more accoutrements to it. Apparently they've allowed you to allow other crew members to slot interesting things into certain places on the ship. You can just make it a little bit more yours. It doesn't, I guess, change the mechanics of the game. At least I hope it doesn't, because I really like that everybody's on a reasonably even keel. Oh.
I see you're ready for your next grand adventure.
Hello.
But before you set sail, there is something we should attend to.
All right.
I'll meet you aboard your ship.
Aye. All right. Let's go take a look. So, one of the things I want to do, though, is I want to visit the shipwright and apply most of my changes. Oh, where are we going here? Board your new ship, Captain. Huzzah. Which is parked. Where the heck is it parked? Why am I having a moment? Oh, it's over there. Is that it? Some of these have false masts. Some of the docks have false masts, which make it a little hard to spot. So, I think that's me. No, in fact, this is one of the false masts. So, wow, am I ever having a moment. I don't spawn on this island very often. Well, this is not a good start. Can't find my darn ship. There it is. It's over there. Over where the rest of the buildings are, actually. One of these days, I may just have to set up an open crew and drag people in. Or, well, you know, let people sign up. Just to have a time of it, to see how it's like sailing with people in that vein. Okay, so... Okay. Don't know how this is all supposed to work now exactly. There we go. The Midnight Sparkle, captained by me. I really should give that name a revamp. I'm allowed to change it on Xbox Live, from which the name is derived. I never really gave the name much thought until I started playing this game, because I don't do much in Xbox Live. Let's go change the shipwright stuff. Let's go and do that right now. Ship customization and decoration. That's cool. Ship customization, please. So I have gone with the parrot theme. Which I have done because I like the colors, and as a sort of unified set, it just makes me smile. I am going to eventually get the Midnight Parrot variations on some of these items, but that takes a fair bit of money, and now because of this expansion, I actually want to spend what money I have getting the various kinds of ships that I might want to sail. Because setting that up in each of the 3 slots is more important. I'll be able to get the second ship up in size, but it'll cost me more than I have to get the biggest ship as a captain. So now I have a target. Decorations, what can we do here? So we can get things like customized captain's table, the captain's bed, rugs, interesting. Various other things. Save to ship free, so... Yeah, so these are things I already have and presumably are already set up by default. And then I can expand this. So, a new way to customize things, I think that's really quite nifty. All of this stuff in line with most of the rest of the game just acts as window dressing. It doesn't affect the play, it just affects your expression of yourself in this game. It's a rare game these days that actually does follow up with the concept of not being pay to win. I really like that. So, now there are pay to do other things that are more expansion-y like, such as, whoop, there we go, up and over. Extra missions and the like, but so far... Oh, hello.
She's a fine vessel, but I'd say she could stand a few improvements. Starting with her name.
Yes, well, I've given her a name.
Allow me.
Ho-ho!
Much better. She's already starting to feel like home. But we've more to do. A captain needs living quarters to call their own.
All right.
A place to dwell upon yesterday and to prepare for tomorrow. Let me show you what I mean.
Please do. Okay. Hey, how you doing?
A good captain keeps a log of all that their ship and crew have been through together. Yours has plenty of pages waiting to be filled.
Very good. Okay, read the captain's logbook. Okay. Oh, very good. I like this. This is nice. Can I... Oh, yeah, I can switch left and right. So there's my sailor. Not a gold earned while I've been on this specific ship. 6 flames of fate. Can a lantern bear each brought aboard the ship? Did skelly pirate, shark, fire, storm, or poison in the trip? Ocean turns black, crack and attack. Ropes to raise mast. 3 planks to hold fast. Current voyage. Nice. Nice. Talk to me again.
That shelf seems a little bare right now, but a pirate always has a few trinkets stowed away. Just the thing to liven up your quarters.
And liven it up I will as I go. Approach a shelf, okay. Except I don't think I have any trinkets as such. Oh, I see. On here. Fair enough. Place the trinket. Hand-carved Captain's Courage. Alright. So you want to place this trinket? Please do.
There are countless treasures out there just waiting to be discovered. I look forward to seeing how your collection grows.
Ooh, more trinkets to place on the ship. I'm in. Oh,
Now
yeah,
to see
alright.
to the rest of the ship. For that, we'll need the assistance of a shipwright. Fortunately, help is close at hand. Examine the chest outside their shop and all will become clear.
Yeah, alright. Okay, so is it asking me to do something in particular? Oh, hello.
Once your ship is as it should be, a chest like this can keep everything in its rightful place. Remember that, and you'll save valuable time when you next set sail.
Righty, I will.
Yet, the shipwright will now offer you a range of exclusive services to keep you shipshape and provide voyages that only true captains are fit to undertake. Why not see for yourself?
Okay. Browse the Supply and Captain's Voyage shop. Okay, so throwable supply. Oh, we can get we can pre-purchase some of this. I don't remember if this was already here. It might have been. Don't take advantage of this all that often. Meat provisions, nice. Gold Hoarder's commission bundle. Okay, so treasure hunt for captain ships. Ooh, so we've got captain ships quests that are added. So that's a big thing. All right. That's really interesting. We can unlock level 50 extra quests, so that's interesting. Okay. We'll take one of those in a minute.
Is waiting on your ship. Meet me back aboard, and I'll help you get underway.
Okay. I think I ransacked these already. No, I did not ransack that. Let's grab that while I'm here.
Here you'll find all the captain's voyages this ship has to offer. All that's left to do is to choose your next adventure.
I will. Except that I did not choose one. Okay. That's okay. I will do that. I will do that. Talk to me.
That's what I like to see. A pirate captain with their sights set on the horizon.
I hope to be. Alright, I will. I will set sail for adventure. Well, I'm going to need an adventure, so let me go and get one. Let me throw myself off my ship. No, let's actually talk to you. Captain's Voyage. We're going to do a treasure hunt for captain ships. Yeah, we'll just get the one.
What? Did you say something?
Follow the map to buried treasure. Treasures in the swift, favorable captain's voyage. Okay, do I have to propose this? Ah, there they are, captain's voyages. You already have a captain's voyage in progress. Oh, because I collected it that way? Okay. I think that qualifies as a captain. Say this is where I have chosen to do something rather than us voting on it. Maybe is that the way it works? Because this one is votable. Maybe this one isn't. Interesting. Can we talk to you? No, we can't. Okay, so let's. Okay, but how do we? The captain's voyage storage provides captains of the crew access to a wide range of captain's voyages, no matter where they are in the seas. Any captain's voyages purchased by the captains of the crew will be saved directly to storage until they are voted upon or discarded by the captain. They can be proposed at the captain's table via the captain's voyages option. If one is proposed but not voted upon, it will return to storage. Okay, but it tells me I've already got one. Okay, let me set sail and see if that does anything. Because that's what I've been instructed to do. Maybe this is teaching me that I can grab them when I'm out and about. Right. Set sail, shall I? Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, yep. Talk to me.
I wish you good fortune, Captain. Yours is a bright future. Setting sail as a captain of adventure with a fine ship to command. Until we meet again.
Quite so, good sir. Sail on. That's not good. Several things about that are not good. I'm gonna lose my first ship. Not happy. Really? Right out of the gate, I get attacked by a Kraken. I wonder if that's a set moment. Yeah, and we're already sunk. Wow! Wow! Alright, I guess we get to see what happens when, as a captain, I happen to sink. Alright, I gotta respond to something here. So, yeah. It's got somebody ping me in a chat window that's not related to the game, but that's okay. Well, I mean, it is what it is, right? I wouldn't be surprised if that's a set moment for the first time you set sail with the captain. Just to be a cheeky... Oh, so cheeky. And I'm back out, and I can get back on board my ship. Hopefully I can repropose that quest. So I've done the tutorial, and now I can get on with things. Alright, shall we do a quest? Let's try to do that first captain's quest. Oh, God, I love that. Got my ship named... Alright, this is feeling good. Alright, so let's drop that in there. Let's get rid of some of this, because I may need to go and... I don't want to spend too long on stream gathering supplies. whenever I play this with friends, we tend to spend about 5 or 10 minutes right at the beginning of every voyage, literally ransacking the island for, you know, cannonballs and the like. Because it's super valuable to be well prepared. I would like to say. Boy, that was expensive. Let me tell you. I can't get all 3 ships at once. Almost. I just can't quite do it. I don't have quite enough money. Uh-huh. Well, let's grab all of that. Alright. You know what? I think I can live with that. One of the problems is being a named ship, I'm likely to also be the target of other players out there for the same reason as the emissary flag. There's prestige in taking down, I think, a named ship. And you know what? It's a pirate game. I mean, the one thing is if I don't sail under a named ship, then that problem kind of becomes moot or less relevant. I found some treasures right away, which is peculiar. So here's what I'm going to do. I have a gold hoarding quest. Let me just go out and grab the other item that's out here. What I'm going to do... Oh, somebody with a banner probably decommissioned their ship here or had it sunk. This is a flag. It's not my flag, but it's a flag. So one of the things I want to do actually is go to the gold hoarders in particular, and I'm going to risk flying an emissary flag while I'm doing all of this. Now this will make me an extra target, but raises the excitement level a little bit, I suppose. So let's go and now place these on board. I can keep from falling off my ship. Oh, and there's that flag. And I think I have everything I need, actually. That's so cool. I think I have everything I need in order to be able to head out now. Let's, I don't have anything listed there. Let's see if I can do this. Captain's Voyages. Okay, it's in that list. Propose a quest. Here we go. Yeah, so let's try this out. A treasure hunt for Midnight Sparkle. Follow the map to find buried treasures in a swift, favorable captain's voyage. All right, let's do this thing. So I don't know if these are specifically any different. Oh, it's over in Lone Cove. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's in Lone Cove. All right. Then picking up a quest through the ordinary channels, it might just be because I'm a captain I get access to them more easily, but if they are in some sense unique, then let's find out. All right. I think it was east, right? It was basically east and a hair north. So we are not going the right direction, so we're going to take a very light arc out this way. I'll start with that because I want to spend a moment and douse my lights. As much as my ship is pretty, I don't want it being spotted from, you know, the other side of the galaxy. Alright. Alright, let's trim the sails. The one thing I find slightly frustrating is that in the dark, this particular steering wheel is a little hard to find the center. There we go. Let's see, we're probably steering too far north. Yeah, we are. We have to come east. Really east. Alright, here we go. Ah, there it is. One of the other changes that they've made, which suits me quite nicely, is for solo players specifically. I don't know if it's specifically on board the sloop, but for solo players, and I think the sloop in particular, they've made it a little easier to manage in terms of ship combat, so that if you go up against like bigger ships or more experienced players that are having multiple crew, you can defend yourself or get away a little bit easier. So that's kind of interesting as a as an update. Alright. Quickly pop in here. Let's widen our parameters and see if there's anybody in the area that is transparently intending on heading my direction. Don't think so. Alright, Lone Cove, huh? Alright, let's quickly slow down. Really, really quickly slow down. So we're coming at this from the west. We're on the western side of the island, which is fine. So with that in mind, let's check the map. Now looking at this, there are 3 of them. We're coming from the west, and actually all 4 of the things that we're asked to look for are kind of in a line, starting at this sort of beach area up here. So we can just give ourselves a little bit of sail. We'll drop ourselves... Ooh, actually, we kind of want that rowboat, too. We'll come back. We'll swing back around and grab that rowboat to attach it to our ship. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, let's just drop anchor already. All right. So I think we're on the right beach. Let's take a look. Maybe not, actually. We might be needing to go around to the other end of the beach down here. Well, that's fine though, because where our ship is, although it's a little bit visible to the rest of the universe, it also has the advantage that I can come back and grab the rowboat past there fairly easily and just hop on board the ship. So, alright, let's... Oh, I'm going to take you out because I don't want you lingering around and causing me grief. Alright, where are we? Literally right down here at the edge of the grass. And rock. There's one that's supposed to be due north of this. Maybe that discoloration? Let's find out. Yep. Yeah, not only that, but we now have the problem of quite a few bad guys. That's a problem. Okay, so this is going to be a run with quite a few bad guys protecting the spoils. Oh god. Is I getting hit repeatedly by snakes? Wow, look at that. Really rapid death. Alright. Alright, let's do this again one more time with less dying. Possibly. That's totally a fit. There's going to be a lot of dying. By me, probably. Just keep an eye on everything. Oh, God, that's not what I want. Stop that. Just keep an eye on anything that even remotely looks like it might be interesting on the horizon. Oh, good grief. Are we good? Are we good? I think we're good. Anybody else want a piece? Oh, great. Skeleton orders. Gold pouch. Villainous bounty skull. Alright, well. This isn't going to be a fast mission. I'm going to try to do it as quickly as I can. Alright. Let's race back there and grab the chest. I actually have 2 chests to dig up, right? So, see if we can't do this. Oops. Or, you know, I could actually dig up the thing. Alright, here we go. Quite deeply buried. Okay, Seafarer's chest. That's perfectly reasonable. Keep your eyes on the horizon. I don't necessarily expect to be able to pull this off, if I'm honest. The problem is I really can't be a single combatant all that easily. And I'm not very good at being able to deal with ship-to-ship combat besides. Yet. Okay, so Ruby Siren Gem. Very good. Okay, we'll take that back as well. If I had any brains at all, actually, the sensible thing would be to go and get that little rowboat so I could shuttle this back more quickly, but I can't use that when I'm going inland, so I don't know. What are you going to do? Actually, what I can do is avoid the whole swimming thing and use the harpoon to drag those up onto my ship. So I can save myself wading through the water slowly with those, which Doesn't save me much time, but... Alright, we'll grab some cannonballs while we're here. Oh, great. Okay, let's quickly pull up the... Here we go. So we got that one. Now we got the other one is actually north of this, but a little bit to the west, roughly as we get to the trees. And it was from here. So here... I can't quite tell. It's sort of before, it's in line with this rock, maybe? This is going to be tricky. If I were to guess, it would be somewhere in here. I'm not seeing any discolor... Oh. I was going to say, I don't see any discolorations as such, but... Make a liar of me, why don't you? Anyone else? Anyone else want a piece? All right. Next one is inland. So book it around here and then up here. Now, taking a look at this, there's this ridge of rock as you ascend past. Yeah, so I think this range of rock here, a little hard to tell. That sandy bit might be the bit that's in square 5E, just at the edge. But then there's this ridge of rock, and then it kind of tucks in, like up here. But isn't this... I think it must be the that first lip on the ridge of rock I'm following. Could be wrong, though. Okay. Okay. So going all the way back down to here. Let's just take you out because I don't want you bugging me. Okay, so let's take a look. So coming up from... In 5E, there's that spit of rock, which is just behind me. Then there's a mound of rocks after some trees, and then the grassy area. And now we have ghosts, because you guys can't let me get a moment's peace. What the hell? All right. God. Alright. Let's do this again. I'll get this stuff transported onto my ship later. Really hoping I can do more of this before I actually have to deal with any other pirates. Not holding my breath, but... Alright. Okay, let's get some food in me here and replenish it. Oh, I got some cannonballs there. Okay. All right, let's revisit the map now that we've got a moment's peace. Quite a few little clumps of rock in here, aren't there? So which of these is sort of the southernmost chunk of rock? This is... No, I don't... Stop it with the stupid emotes. I don't need the emotes. Thank you. So if I'm on here, this is southeast, right? Okay, so that's directly pointing southeast. Alright. On the map. Yeah, I guess northwest would be sort of inland. And then there's that clump of rock up there. And I know you can't... Unfortunately, I can't point on my screen to what I'm looking at. But in the south, just below the X, there's a clump of rock. And I think that's this one over here. And I dropped a Sapphire Siren gem, which, of course, I have to bring back. The travesty. More treasure to put on board my ship. Assuming I can get it there. That is going to make me grin every damn time. See, the thing is, you didn't need the customization in order to make the ship more powerful. You need the customization to make it yours. And they partially got there, but being able to save it and archive it this way is really cool. Adding extra quests and the like as sort of a way to spark it off is not half bad either. All right, so the X below the the stone below the X has got to be this chunk of stone. But from here, let's just go and take these guys out because I just do not want them bugging me. That's fine. I could pick up their meat. I probably should on the way by, but all right. So from here, though, I want to head due north. And that's up here. So that corresponds... Yeah, that corresponds to what I was seeing on the map. Now, as soon as I head north, I sort of come around the first chunk of rock. And it's sort of where I can see a path. Is there a path over here? Yeah, kind of. So this path kind of heads over here. So it's got to be... Oh, right here. No, it was not. All right, that's fine. There it is. And there's the protectors of the chest. Where are you? Where are you? All right, the protectors have been vanquished. Let's go get this. Let's go get this baby home. Arr. Oh, don't need to dig anymore. All right, grab this. Straight over to the ship. Seeing anybody dangerous, so I'm going to just quickly sneak on board and check to see if anybody's approaching. Doesn't seem to be anybody in range, so I think I'm good on that count. Alright. Last thing I need to track. So this one is actually to my left. And it's going to be at the end of a spur of rock that's up on this ridge somewhere. Past all of this. So it's actually at the end of a spur of rock that is actually heading directly east-west. So that could very easily be this, and it could very easily be right at the end of this rock, actually. Okay, it's slightly over to the right, so somewhere in here. There we go. Again, I swear I'm not doing that on purpose. I guess every once in a while I just read a map well. Alright, so I don't know if this was particularly unique as far as quests go. In fact, I know it's not. Oh, come on. Really? We are not doing this. Okay. Was that, I think, was that a gem? Yes, it was a gem. I had one more gem, plus, I think that's just ammo, which I don't really care about. Alright. Normally I'd stash this all below. Actually, maybe I will anyway. Because I do have to take it into port. Now, the thing is we now have a new mechanism. If you're doing this as a captain, I guess for the benefit of making yourself a bit more of a target, because I think people can see that you're named ship, and because I'm a target for other reasons, the flag, I guess one of the benefits is that I can sell it off to one of the new groups that may make unloading faster. If I got them all, but I think I got them all. Alright. Let's go and see where I can head to. The obvious answer to that would be to go back to Sanctuary Outpost and hope nobody's there. So let's go to Sanctuary Outpost. That's basically west and a little bit south. There we go. We're heading mostly west. And I think those glowy lights are where we're headed. Let's make sure we can't see any obvious ships on the horizon. I think we're good. Pillbox from one of the forts. All right. Let's. Can we get a decent bit of sail there? Somewhere over there, I think. The specific dock I want to go to. That looks like a skeleton crew ship. That is the dock I want to go to. All right. Just a little bit of sail to get me in. All right, let's see if we can do this without too much grief, huh? Thing is, it's not super clear where this new group is. Maybe after I unload this, I'll go take a look. One of these days, I'll have to have a live stream where I'm actually doing ship combat. The problem with that is I'll have to get a couple of people to agree to do this with me, because I don't think I can do it alone. I mean, you might see it incidentally, like you did with the Kraken. I think that was a canned battle, though. Now, as you can see, when I'm running under an emissary flag, I get extra money. You'll see that in parentheses. Sploosh, that was not smart. When I go and drop this off at the Souls, you'll see what I mean. Oh, that's it. That's the other dock. That's where I could do the sail. Why don't we go test this theory out, shall we? No, we're going to do it. We're not going to tempt fate. It's going to take longer to transport everything over there. I'm going to do it at the last piece that I have to bring out. I will take it over to them. Okay, let me go get a chest. Ooh, I made 1,000 on that skull. Now, I didn't get any bonus on that because I'm not actually being an emissary for the Souls Sisters. The Order of Souls. Nope, and I can't do anything with that flag until I get to... I can take that into the Reapers area. Okay. So you'll see when I sell this that I got 188, but I got a bonus 63 because I was doing this while sailing under an emissary flag. The bonus that I get is tied to my ranking with the emissary, and right now I think I'm only level 2, so I really haven't done a whole lot with since taking up the emissary flag. The amount of events, effectively time, that you spend sailing under a flag for a particular group, the more the bonus is when you finally go to sell stuff. Like, everything gets multiplied time because of your time spent under the flag, which basically equates to how long can you keep from dying or losing your ship or some other calamity while you are representing a group. So 215 with an extra 71, that's not bad. This is a low-key mission. It's a little extra cash. It's not a lot. Sploosh, because reasons. So what I can do is take up a non-captain's quest, or maybe I can take up a captain's quest that relates to the Order of Souls to show you a little bit of ship combat, perhaps. See if I have enough time. Ancient Goblets going to the Treasure Seekers. Gold Orders. Get the names right eventually. So in effect, what has changed in this? Well, no. Take to Gold Orders tent because I'm taking it to the wrong tent because I'm a bit of an idiot. So there we go. Yeah, not much cash there. Alright, so this one I'll run all the way over to the other dock to see what that's like. So I can show you what that's like. So what have we done? Well, we did the intro. We took on a captain's quest in particular to find out how that worked, which I gather we can keep revisiting, maybe? I'll have to go check out the captain's locker to see if they actually exist in there. But I guess they'll get preserved over multiple logins, and I can have quite a few of them sort of pre-purchased so that we can do them when we're out there, which is an interesting change in the mechanic. Oh, hello. Well, I'll revisit that in a minute. So let's talk to you. First of all, we did get the bonus. Oh, and we got an extra bonus? I'm not sure what that's about. So let's talk to you. I'm in charge of smartening up. Cuthbert's here to help. Who are the Sovereigns? We're a new organization on the Sea of Thieves. We act as treasure valets for esteemed captains. So they save you a little bit of time. We hate seeing treasure strewn about, so simply offload it with us and we'll distribute it to the relevant trading companies free of charge. So a one-stop shop. Good place to come if you're a captain. My fellow custodians of Lucre are posted at outposts all around the sea, ready and waiting to serve you. Swift service with a smile, as I always say. I know they don't work with the Reapers, so I don't have to worry about that. Do you have any advice for me? It's nice to hear somebody receptive to criticism. I tell you, I tried to help the people of Sanctuary Outpost achieve greater lengths, and you should hear the torrent of abuse I've given in response. Let's leaf through my latest self-improvement treatise. Here we are. Today's maxim is, a tidy ship equals a tidy mind. It looks like you got some work to do then. Alright. Okay, that's just that, and I don't have anything else I need to talk to him about, so is there anything here that I can sort of poke at, as it were? No. We can take a seat, but that's not that interesting. And what's this? Pick up a treasure chest. Oh. It's kind of interesting. Sure, I'll take a treasure chest back with me. Good for treasure transport. Okay. So that'll be useful for, as I say, treasure transport. Now I can't get that back unless I go to the Reapers, which I think I will do next. I can do that en route to somewhere. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to switch the banner under which I sail in case I have to log off. That's sort of my target to fill up next. I don't have them over the 40 rank mark yet. So what I'm going to do... Oh, hello. I will also take a storage crate. Here's one thing that I really wish they would do. I really wish, like, it's occasionally the case where what I want to do is expand my crew. I want to take more people on. And occasionally also then requires for me to fall into the ocean. No, to get a bigger ship. Which, unfortunately, if you do that, you have to effectively log out and back in again. Which, it's like... It would be nice if you could do it without having to disconnect from your old ship and effectively transfer the contents of your ship. Not the treasures or anything like that, but mostly the supplies. Just so you can continue off where you left off. I mean, maybe the treasures too. Maybe you could seamlessly move them between the two ships, because I don't see that there's a mechanical advantage in changing ships willy-nilly as such. Keep the same damage even, so that's not a thing. This is not where I want to be. What I want to do is I want to vote to lower the emissary flag. I want to then vote to raise the Order of Souls flag, and now I'm going to browse the Order of Souls offers. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Order of Souls, please. I don't know why my computer does this. It seems to fail on first network access quite frequently to these guys.
Bring us skulls, and you'll be rewarded.
Yes, I get that. Bring a skull. There we go. Gets in. See, I'm only at 39. I want to get up to 40. That's sort of my next target. So, this is really, really hard without somebody else on board. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go after a group of pirates.
Until we meet again.
All right. So now we are sailing for a standard non-captainy quest. So let's get that proposed. I also need to find out how to do more tall tales. I did do one, that's why I've got the funky blue sword. But I don't know where to get a lot of the others. I may have to look up online because it's not clear. I'm going to do a vault with a couple of friends at some point. It's fun, but it's a long thing. Not necessarily something to do alone. So, the melee with an esteemed crew, so we're going to do that one. That effectively has 3 pirates. Crescent Isle. Let's mark a few of these. Okay, Crescent Isle. Next one is Plunder Valley. That's here. And the third one is Crook's Hollow. Where is Crook's Hollow? I'm sure you're all yelling at me. Over there, it's over there. You already went past it. I'm sure you did. Crow's Fortress. Come on, Crook's Hollow. Where are you hiding? Mass, Barnacle Key, Crow's Nest, Devil's Ridge, Thieves Haven, Snake Isle, Chicken Isle, Fool's Lagoon, Castaway Isle, Sailor Knot Stronghold, Rapier Key. Come on, Crook's Hollow, where are you hiding? Crook's Hollow. God, why can I not see it? Oh, there it is. And you were all yelling at me. All right, so based on this and where I have to go, actually Crescent Isle is the one that's closest. So why don't we just do that? I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to complete this before I have to log off, but let's give it a go anyway. So this has to take us, I want to go south and west. It's not where I'm turning. Let's fix that. Oh, I guess it kind of is. It's actually behind us. All right, that's fine. Arr. Arr. South and west. Let's re-examine the map. More or less okay. We kind of need to come a little bit more west by a hair. We are sailing, sadly, directly into the wind because that's what always happens. All right. Kind of serene, right? Sometimes I just like to stare out over the ocean as I'm playing this game. There are great stretches of time in this game which are they are more or less hurry up and wait. And I can imagine that for some people that's not satisfying. It works pretty well for me. just because of the nature of the game. You do have to keep yourself on guard, because even though you might think you're safe, you might not be. You know, a Kraken or a Megalodon could pop up, something like that. A ship could be hiding behind a chunk of rock that you didn't expect. Or you could just literally be hunted down from the other side of the map. So you do have to remain vigilant, but you could make the perfectly sensible observation that it's still, quote, dull while you're doing that. I don't know. To me, I think it's the sort of attentive serenity. But you do have to be willing to be patient. This is not an arcade game. Definitely not. Okay, it should be just off to our starboard, which I think is... Oh, hello. Hello. I do not want to have anything to do with you, thank you. We are veering off. Immediately. Although, no, hang on. That's actually a skeleton crew. So what it's going to do, probably, is it's going to sail elsewhere before long, and that's not necessarily going to stick around there. There's another ship over there. Oh, wow. It's gotten really crowded in my sea. I think that's a player ship. So we are not going anywhere near either of these because this could be fraught with problems. So we're going to head south. Alright, let's go and take a look at where we could go instead. Because we can come back to that. So we're going to head basically, actually more or less the way we're heading. And we're going to head down towards Plunder Valley and solve that problem first. I'm sure you were all itching for me to try taking on a pirate ship, but with just me on board, I would rather only do that if I'm actually in where I actually have no other choice. Oh, hello. Just by accident, I'm apparently... I know I just saw them. Oh, they're there. Alright, well, let's hop out and see if there's anything on board that we can snag. Not really. Although the Megalodon could be worth a small fortune in principle. Is there anything of equal value in here? Oh, look at this. Okay, okay, that's fine. Alright, so cannonballs and a couple of other things. What's in here? Yeah, okay, okay. This is worth me taking a few moments to effectively clean up. So I got some resources in here, aside from the fact that there's some decent weaponry in here. So at least one piece of Megalodon, some other substances. I don't go hunting all that often, so getting street cred with the hunters without having to do the hunting is kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Let's grab wood from there. I think I will do just one more pass to grab a few extra pieces of food. Because why not? think that's all I can get. I mean, I could make several more passes. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. I don't want to linger here long, especially because on stream, me simply picking up stuff from the ocean is not all that exciting, if I'm honest. I also don't want to get spotted by anybody. Southeast Ho. And I think we're headed southeast pretty smartly here, so let's check out our path. That should take us down towards Plunder Valley. Let's go and trim the sails, watch out behind us, make sure nobody's following us. I don't think they're following us. They may just be going to port, but we'll keep an eye on that. If we tuck in behind here, then we're going to be largely invisible. Okay, let's quickly see what we're pointed at. That's Lagoon's Ridge. We actually want to come south of that some. So I think that's our target down there. Trim better, not really. Safe on that side. Ooh. The black dog is over there. Quite a few player ships. And by the way, because we can see who it's captained by and also what its ship's name is, that means that all of these ships are owned. This is a new thing that everybody's going to take advantage of, except effectively the new players. So I would expect that pretty much all of the ships, or a very great many of them, will instantly be named by captain. I'm hoping they're going to be too busy to bother with me. I'm going to try to tuck in behind this island. Park on the far side. More to the point, though, what we really need to do is find the shore. I'm hoping it's a shore, generally speaking, for these, on which the captain is running around. Because if we can use the long guns to help take him out, that would be helpful. It's a little distressing. This could be a very, very short trip. Ah! Bit foggy. And I didn't get the rowboat I was after. Oh well. Well, let's quickly see what we can find. Delivery cargo for Mermaid's Hideaway. Well, that could be worth a small mint. Delivering somebody else's cargo gives us some street cred. See, if they're smart, they're going to come up from an angle that I can't quite see them at. So let's get a little height on this. It's not going to give me too much of an advantage, but it might give me something. No, not really. Alright, well. If I lose the ship and I lose the quests, so be it. I'll have the distinction of being one of the first named captains to go down by another captain. Alright. Let's go up and over this crest. Give us a vantage point on that approaching ship whilst I'm looking for the captain. I saw you out here somewhere. I know I did. That might be them, in which case I'm relatively safe. All right. Okay, so I have to get to this section of the island. and lead them down here to help take them out with the long guns, because I don't think I can actually battle these guys mano a mano, as it were. So this is on the west side of the island, so I'm going to get my ship and reposition it to the west side. Unfortunately, it'll make me visible to everyone else. But God, guns everywhere. Yahar! Okay, so based on this, what do we want to do here? Let's dump off all of that for the moment. Let's sail around to the west side of the island. And I'm going to do it by going clockwise around the island as I have been sailing, just to ferret out if any of the pirates are sort of coming from that side. This game has made me super paranoid about, you know, checking my flank, as it were. Slow this up. Coming in way too hot. There we go. I just realized I'm technically carrying a flag of some other ship, and that may make me an implicit target on the map. I still haven't figured out exactly the rules of when your ship gets marked on other pirates' maps. Okay. Gonna do a little real fine tuning here. So the nice things of what I've just done here. So I got myself in a position where I'm partially protected by the rocks. And I have a firing angle from the cannon on a good chunk of the beach. Alright. So what I want to do is I want to load up myself on cannonballs when I get back. I want to get back on board ship. I'm gonna try to get all of them at once if I can. Come on. Let me get all of you following me. Come on. Yeah. All right. Hopefully they'll follow me all the way down here. No, they went away. Alright, so I may have to reposition myself sort of over in that bay over there. Alright, alright. This was a nice try, but it didn't quite bear fruit the way I wanted it to. So actually leave that up. Leave that up, please. Thank you. We get out of this, you figure. Come on. No. Actually, yes. I knew that was probably going to cause me a few problems. Oh, but it didn't actually do damage to my ship as such. Go. How's my firing angle? Not bad. Just overshooting a bit, I think. All right. Did not take out everybody I needed to get to on this island. I got to take out 4 different captains. That's rough. All right, scanning the horizon. Make sure nobody's doing anything dumb. All right. So what I want to do is I want to climb into the cannon, fire myself over there, so that I can come up here, grab some ammo. More importantly, trigger more bad guys. Can I take this guy out by hand? No, no I cannot. get a scope out on here. Okay, so he's just behind that tree. Okay. Let's just make sure I'm full up on cannonballs in case we're coming back to that, which we almost certainly are. Like when I can get them all lined up, but boy, if they can get a swing in on you all over the place, it's could be instant death even for weak skellies. Mobs are a problem pretty much everywhere, always. Oh, and you're shadow guys, and I can't take you out. That's fine. Not until morning. And they're fast. Okay. Forgot about that. Ooh, hello. I did spring a leak somewhere. That's now a problem. Probably up here. Willing to bet. Right there. That had to happen when I came across those rocks back there. That's fine. This isn't a bad leak, but I'm glad I noticed it when I did. See, already sorted out. Yeah, so eventually I'm going to have to do an on-stream ship-to-ship combat. And what I will probably do is I'll get Majeric back in here with me. He's sailed with me once on stream before, at least once. Maybe twice now? I don't recall. And he's done another game with me too on stream. And he might not mind. He does like doing the ship-to-ship combat. We're not really very good at it yet, but that's half the fun, right? To see us flail just a little bit. So this is an opportunity. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that storage crate that I know I have down here somewhere. Where did I dump that? Because that I can use to run all over the island and just collect gobs and gobs of resources. And I can't do really anything else until the morning anyway. So this is a good chance to just simply run around to every barrel I can find and absorb everything that they have in a big batch. Also enable me to check out other sides of the island. Okay, a little bit of a tangled mess in here. Oh, hello. Why did I fall down into a weird pit? That's not clear. Oh, this is likely to be a chamber for I don't know, some big quest or other. Anyway, doesn't matter. For our purposes. Yeah, there will be some sort of a puzzly quest going on here that I'm simply not privy to. A way to open a vault, for example. And what I'm really after is just all the fruit, wood, and cannonballs I can possibly carry. No pirate ships seem to be immediately inbound. That's a good sign. It's way easier than trying to stuff your pockets because you have nearly unlimited space when you're carrying one of these things around. I'm just gathering all the stuff that I possibly can. Ow. Ow. That hurt a lot. Not gonna lie. In fact, let's open up the storage crate and pull out some bananas. I think my ship is actually on the other side, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, wrong side of the island, but we can go up and over. And now that it's sunlight, I can then take on the pirates on shore. There's our ship. And by coming down this way, yeah, we should be in a position of being able to get the skeletons to chase us down the hill. Actually, when they're in the light like this, they can actually be taken out by an ordinary sword. Clever getting up on the edge of the hill there, buddy boy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a bad thing. God, I can't hit anything worth beans today. All right. Oh, and there's the captain. And I'm not confident I can take on a captain in a direct fight, so... May have to wait until he wanders a little bit further up the beach, mind you. Yeah, even a couple of fairly direct hits with a cannonball take an awful long time to take out some of these captains. But we did it. Let's go clean up the mess. Oh, how rude. Keep an eye out for more bad guys. Alright. That was relatively not terrible. Didn't I have another skull down here? Did I not already take out one captain? When things seem a little mysterious, the thing that you have to do is go and make sure nobody snuck aboard your ship. Could just be that I have a really crappy memory. No, because I did take out an earlier captain. What happened to the skull? Did it somehow despawn out of the world? Or did somebody sneak on board my ship? I am slightly weirded out by this. Oh, there. I don't remember putting the skull in here, which means it was probably in this treasure chest beforehand. I am so confused. Doesn't matter. It's in a treasure chest now. We're all good. Let's go. Okay, we're actually effectively done with this island. We only needed to take out the two captains here. We are now after last sighted on Crescent Isle. That was the one we passed back up there. We could go back to that one, I suppose, at this point. Shall we go see if we can actually do that? We'll basically head west and then north. Alright, let's stash some of this stuff away. So having collected a pile of stuff, we should now have more food than we could possibly eat. that's got to be a lot of cannonballs. But that's, you know, why you take the storage chest to do the work. So right now we have nearly 100 primary cannonballs and a few specialties to boot. So that's not bad. You're har. Okay. So let's go over to that island over yonder, a little bit off to our west, and then we'll cut north, I think, or at least we'll head west a ways. I think we'll head, technical definition there, I think we'll head west a ways. That is not west. Why did I think that was west? That was terrible. Alright, there. We're going to go west a ways. And we're going to come around this fort and then head north towards the island we actually want to go to. We'll pass by Mermaid's Hideaway en route. This seems to think that there is... No, it's at Lone Cove. Alright, what's the other one incidentally? Oh, you're right, Crook's Hollow. See, we can't get our sails. Give us a little bit more oomph. There we go. Seem to be doing okay here. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, we're being followed. We are being followed. Right there. Yeah. Yeah. We're probably not going to survive this now, because we've got basically a... three master chasing us. Alright, well, let's practice our... We're not going to be able to combat this guy. I need a second person on board my ship. However, what we can do is try to make a run for these islands. It's actually not following us, which I find a little bit surprising. Alright, let's find out where we're going. And they are technically following us, I guess. Lagoon of Whispers. I mean, we can try to make it past the New Golden Sands outpost, perhaps. It's probably not going to save us, though. see how clever we can do this. Yeah, we're done. Yeah, we're done. Oh, there we go. So you know what happened there. That's fine. I'm going to let this die, because there's no point. Yeah, I can't come back from that. So what they did there was a couple of things. They fired, as they passed me, they were able to outsail me. So that's fine. I couldn't get myself around the corner of that island fast enough to do anything sensible. They took me out with a couple of cannonballs in order to cripple my ship and to force me to do repairs, which is fine. I mean, that's what I would do if I were trying to chase after them. And then they fired one of their crew over to me, landed very, very accurately, and then just came in and did the rest of the damage. There was no hope after that. That was a very, very expertly done thing. I could not have done it. There's just no way. So, anyway, so there you go. First sinking of the Midnight Sparkle. Not much I could do about that. I'm just not good enough. Certainly not a solo combat. Anyway. And that ends the quest. And there was me not paying attention to the window, and then them just getting a second kill on me. So whatever. Like, there's literally not much I can do. So. Well, I think I'm going to call it there. Thank you so much for joining me on this stream. It's been a lot of fun. I'm just gonna call that learning experience. I need more experience outrunning ships. I need more experience in ships combat. I don't think I could have done that solo against those guys. This has been CodeWeaver Plays Games, and I'll see you in the next stream.